Hi guys, Ron Ferreira here with another tutorial. This time I'd like to show my process in making a character, at least my process and how it would be in Blender. I usually use another program when creating characters, but in this case we're just going to make a basic cartoon style ninja. We'll use things like the skin modifier afterwards, go with normal modeling and fix up some things, create the clothing, kind of keep it all one mesh. We'll do a bit of sculpting around the eyes, but most of it will be blocked off and stuff. Um, and yeah, finally, I'd like to go into rigging using Rigify, which you can get from GitHub on Google. I'll leave the links in the description. And I modified the Rigify rig by adding a deform cage and using that to control the whole character's body plus the clothing and stuff like that. And then remove the head and the hands so that the armature would control that and I can paint weight groups for everything. So anyway, let's get started. I don't need to delete the cube. I just want to go Alt M and merge everything at center. This just leaves us with the one vertex. Should be here somewhere. I need to be in vertex mode. There we go. There it is. So Shift C, bring that back. Um, so yeah, now I just want to bring in a skin modifier like that. Now we'll drop in subdivision surface. Um, let's just bump it up to 2 for now. I don't know. I always get this funny looking thing here, so I'm just going to start by extruding that up, and this point I'm going to mark it as the roots, and that kind of clears this inverted normal part. So I've got a reference here. I took it on Google. As you can see, it has a watermark, so I'm not going to exactly recreate this. I've got a few other I took as well. I can't provide this with the tutorial, but you just have to write on Google Cartoon Ninja and you should find many similar ones. I couldn't find any in T-poses, but it's not necessary. It's just to get the overall style, and it's quite basic. So yeah, I'm just gonna drag this off to the side, and yeah, we can just get started. So I remember with the skin modifier, there was a different way of scaling. I think it was control Control A. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So Control A becomes your new kind of scaling method. So let's take that up a bit. This is going to be the body. I want it to be quite shortish. He's not going to be really tall at all. Um, yeah, let's go with that. We need a mirror modifier on this, so let's do that. Um, mirror modifier. Yeah, sorry, I don't use this part usually. I have like extra tools here to quickly mirror and stuff for me. So here's the mirror modifier. I think it should go above um, the subsurface. Let's just see how this looks. It looks okay. It's okay, so yeah, it's not okay. Let's see if this goes on top here. Okay, so there we go. The mirror needs to be on top of the skin. Um, so here basically we're just creating kind of shoulder parts, so like that, and then we can extrude this down. So the arms are gonna really be short and stuff. So let's really bring this down. It's what happened here. Bring this in. Let's say like that. So yeah, there's always this weird little, I don't know, indentation, almost makes it look kind of square. Uh, we're gonna fix that eventually. It should change. Like that actually looks nice. What if I then bring another piece up here? That kind of like destroys everything. Okay, so let's undo that. Let's leave this kind of, I don't know, there are ways to get this better, so that's okay for now. Let's see if okay, let's stick with that. That looks pretty neat to me at the moment. Uh, what we can do in here as well is just, okay, I selected the two vertices that I want to subdivide to get another vertex in the center, so I just select them, W, subdivide, and beam. Then just want to give this a really nice arc, something like that. Let's bring this one down a bit, and I'm gonna bring you a bit like here. And let's see if I scale this, but only on one axis. I want to give him like a little belly, even though he's a ninja. Um, he needs to have a belly, so it seems a bit off like that. So let's do this and scale this part a bit up again. I think I want to take all of this and just bring it a bit down, and then I want to take all of this and bring this a bit down, and finally arms are going to be much shorter, so something like this. And let's subdivide this part, go into the right view and bring this forward, something like that. It's a nice A pose, kind of, just to show you indication of where the shoulders are and stuff when we carry on. Yeah, this shoulder part here is definitely a bit too out for my liking, but we'll fix that later. Let's start with the legs. We're gonna just extrude a small piece out like that. Maybe let's see what happens if we scale that down, something like this. And yeah, let's bring this straight down and scale it down quite a bit. Once again, we want this like super skinny. um, we lost the root bone. As you can see here, we've got this circle that marks just the roots. We don't want that, the roots. This will be our root, so mark root over, mark root, sorry, over there. And let's see if we can edit this slightly, something like that. What happened? Control Shift Z. Yeah, okay. So I want that maybe just a little bit more out. And let's bring that a little bit more. But we can anyway play with this all day long. It's to try and make it better and stuff. But at the end of the day, um, it's not really important because we're gonna edit this with normal modeling. As you can see, this looks a bit funky. Maybe I made him too fat actually. Yeah, there's a slight belly. That's a bit better. Maybe all of this here. I'm not making a female, so let's kind of bring that more forward here. And let's just do the same with the legs. Okay, so that's fine. Once again, I want this to be a bit shorter than what we have it here at the moment, and then I want to scale that down to have some nice skinny ass chicken looking legs at the moment. Um, okay, so here we've got this kind of pole. We want to avoid that, so let's just see how we can. So that's like the closest we can bring it in. I don't really like how that looks, but um, let's see anything else here. What happens? Okay, so I'm gonna try a few other things. Let's see if I mark this loose. Sometimes just playing with the settings could help you out, so let's clear that. Mark this one loose. Okay, let's see if I take you upwards. Okay, so it's just getting worse, seems like. So let's undo a couple of times. Okay, so this was where I preferred it. We can work with this for the moment. Um, yeah, let's move on to the head. The shoulders and stuff are also really thick and stuff. Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. Let's leave it like that. Let's take this up to about here and scale it down, something like that. It's small, so let's scale both up again. Yeah, so I don't want much of a neck. This is gonna be my neck. um yeah, this guy's not gonna have much, so let's just bring a small piece out here that would be the neck, and then we're gonna extrude another piece like super small and really kind of scale that shit up. He's gonna have a big head, so let's work with that. Let's give ourselves a nice decent size head here, and yeah, let's add another piece in here and just bring this chest out a bit like that. We could most likely do this with the head, just bring it a bit forward. No. Um, yeah, once again we've got some funny stuff happening here, but it should be fixable quite easy, I think. So I'm happy with this base mesh. I'm gonna save this. It's important to save this part of the file. So let's just projects. call this ninja. Yeah, compress, save, and there we go. So before anything else, I'm going to duplicate this guy and immediately move him to the final layer down there. That just allows me to apply the mirror, apply the skin. So okay, so let's apply that anyway. That's fine. It's not too much geometry here to work with. Okay. What happened here? I need to move this one because I did everything with this guy over here. There we go. Now we've got this. Did I really go and apply everything on this guy? No, I didn't. Cool. So obviously the moment we drop the subdivision surface, we've got our guy. One is best for me here, I think, and yeah, let's fix some things up in here. So let's start with this part here, and let's just kind of bring that in, and then we can just take these guys up, something like that. And yeah, I think that's a better looking crotch area. And yeah, we can kind of straighten this up. So let's scale Z0. Yeah, do the same here. Scale Z0. I want to remove this guy. Sorry guys, X dissolve edges. I didn't plant this one in the center just to have them equal. I'm gonna add a mirror modifier now. I just like to finish some edits here. Okay, that's a weird way of doing it, right? I think I'm going to take my knife tool here, do something. Why didn't that work? Okay, yeah, it's better. Let's do that. Oh, fuck you. Oh, sorry for my language. A good habit with this tool is to hit enter just before finishing it because yeah, it's got some problems. Okay, so let's go and remove these edges here. X dissolve edges. And yeah, now we just got a bit of a nicer loop here, so we can do something like that and still bring this out to kind of be the chest, and we can nicely define that. Why is this happening? It means this, it's an end-on. Okay, let's see what's happening here, yo. So we've got an end-on, and yeah, I don't think I want to be adding that geometry right now. So sorry, let's undo that and leave it as is. Yeah, I think this is cool. Let's go make our edit by the arm here. We're just gonna bring this in like that. And yeah, then we can just drop in our edge loop here. So this is looking like a better shoulder shape to me. And of course we've got this inner arm bit working out a bit better as well. So that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Still not completely happy with the proportions though, so I'm kind of scaling things as I go here. Uh, Shoulder part, elbow part can stay like that. This part will be slightly bigger, as being the forearm. And yeah, I think front there is okay for now. So yeah, this looks good. Once again, let's just save a version of this here by just hitting a plus sign, just so we can always go back. And yeah, now we can begin. So I'm gonna apply this because we want this geometry here at the moment. Maybe not everything happening here. It's a bit much. We don't want that, or that, or that. Let's keep those. X, dissolve edges. What happened? X. Ah, okay, I see what happened here. Need to change to edge mode, otherwise that doesn't work out great. So let's do that, that. Yeah. Let's dissolve all that. We'll do the same by the legs. This part is cool, we keep that. Our knees are there, so we keep that. And let's just come and reduce some shit here. Cool. And now let's use the mirror modifier. Let's go to vertex here. Just box select this whole half like that. Sorry, I was holding shift like a dumbass, and that would clear selections. So yeah, the box selection looks good. Can go ahead, delete vertices, and drop in the mirror modifier. Cool. So here we've got our completed base mesh. And yeah, we're going to start making some modifications. There are some parts of the body here that won't be skin at all. This whole part's going to be a kind of suit. So we will be modeling that, smoothing things out. And I think we'll come into the face last, where we'd have to insert, I think, this area here, kind of make it a half circle to have the eyes out, and then we can extrude and give some thickness to the part around it and start shaping it looking more like a kind of ninja suit. Um, but I'm gonna stop with this tutorial. I'm gonna try and keep everything 30 minutes long. We're on 23 minutes right now. There's no point of carrying on. So I hope you guys found this useful. And it's really basic, but um, you can really create fast base meshes with the skin modifier, and just go make some subtle changes. In edit mode, you can even use press proportional editing here, enable that, and you can start to make these kind of changes to your character quite easily. And we are definitely going to be using that in the next tutorial. So see you guys in part 2.